Steve Austin, better known by his ring name Stone Cold Steve Austin, is an American retired professional wrestler, media personality, and actor. Wikipedia. Born, December 18, 1964, age 59 years, Victoria, Texas, United States. Spouse, Kristen Austin, M. 2009, Deborah Marshall, M. 2000-2003, Lady Blossom, M. 1992-1999, Catherine Burgess, M. 1990-1992. Children, Jade Adams, Stephanie Williams, Loren Williams, Cassidy Williams. Height, 1.88 meters. Parents, Beverly Harrison, Ken Williams. Siblings, Jamie McBride, Jeff Williams, Jennifer Williams, Scott Williams, Kevin Williams. Stone Cold Steve Austin was born in Victoria, Texas, as Stephen James Anderson, on December 18, 1964, the youngest of 5 children. His mother, Beverly Jane Harrison, remarried to Kenneth Williams, and he took his stepfather's surname. He played football at the North Texas State University. He was worthy of achieving a free education because of his football skills in school. Williams then began training at Chris Adams's wrestling school as a rookie near the end of 1988, and made his professional wrestling debut at the end of 1989. He then moved over to minor wrestling companies to wrestle for money, and later entered WCW under the name of Stunning Steve Austin. He didn't make a large name for himself in the company, as he only held an embarrassing 2 TV titles. Austin was fired by WCW and joined the WWF, now known as WWE, in December 1995. Austin left after a while to go to ECW, but only stayed for a couple of weeks before he came back to the WWF as Stone Cold Steve Austin. Austin then disposed of his old finishing move, the $1 Million Dream, which was the trademark of $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, and began racking up the victories with his Stone Cold Stunner, kick to the gut followed by a lawbreaker. Austin then had a good winning streak going by 1996 and wrestled to become the 1996 King of the Ring. Austin cut his lip open during one match, and had to get it stitched up in between matches. In the grand final of the KOTR, he defeated Jake the Snake Roberts with a Stone Cold Stunner, and invented his famous motto as Austin 316. As 1997 rolled around, Austin's career soared to new heights. WCW realized Austin's popularity, and tried to make a clone when they invited Bill Goldberg to compete for them. During that year, Austin won the WWF Intercontinental Championship twice and the Tag Team Championships. When Austin successfully defended the IC title against Rocky Maivia, now known as The Rock, real name Dwayne Johnson, on a taping of Raw, he was ordered to defend it again because he drove his pickup truck to the ring and delivered a stunner to D'Lo Brown, AC Connor, on the roof, which Vince McMahon saw as weapon usage. Austin refused to defend the title again and dumped the old belt in a river, and therefore McMahon crowned Rocky Maivia as the new champion. However, Austin said he didn't care about that title, and set his sights on the heavyweight championship. Although Austin had won the 1997 Royal Rumble to qualify as the #1 contender for the championship at WrestleMania 13, he didn't get the place because he was eliminated, but referees didn't notice, so instead, Austin fought Bret Hart in an Iron Man match, which Hart won when Austin passed out from blood loss when he was trapped in a sharpshooter. However, Austin successfully won the 1998 Royal Rumble when he eliminated Rocky Maivia. A stipulation was made for the main event at WrestleMania 14, Austin vs. Shawn Michaels. The special guest referee would be Iron Mike Tyson. Austin had made a friendship with Tyson, but although Tyson betrayed him when he joined DX. However, Tyson shocked the world when Austin hit Michaels with a Stone Cold Stunner and covered him while Tyson made the count, to win his first heavyweight title. Austin then went on to enjoy 3 months as champion when he lost the title to Kane, Glenn Jacobs, in a first blood match on June 28, 1998, at King of the Ring. However, Austin regained the title a day later, and was forced to compete for it in a tournament at the 1998 Survivor Series. He was defeated by Mankind, Mick Foley, and later that night, The Rock won the championship and joined the corporation. As 1999 came around, Austin became embroiled in a feud with The Rock when Vince McMahon eliminated him from the Royal Rumble while The Rock had him distracted. However, Austin still got the place in the main event at WrestleMania 15, and he won his third championship from The Rock with a Stone Cold Stunner. He retained the title against The Rock in a Boiler Room Brawl at Backlash 1999. Austin lost the title to The Undertaker, Mark Calloway, but regained it in July 1999. Later that year, at the 1999 Survivor Series, Austin was ran over by a car and had to have spinal surgery, and was out of action for the next 11 months. However, Austin returned to the wrestling scene at Backlash 2000 when he helped The Rock win his fourth WWF Championship from Triple H, Michael Paul Levesque. Austin was then welcomed back to wrestle in October 2000 at No Mercy, when he fought Rikishi, Solofa Fatu, in a no-holds-barred match, which had to be stopped when Austin was about to run Rikishi over but was arrested by the police. The mystery was revealed that it was Triple H who had Rikishi run Austin over, and Austin battled Triple H at Survivor Series 2000, and won the match. Steve had a chance to win the WWF title from Kurt Angle, who was reigning at the time, at Armageddon 2000, in a six-man Hell in a Cell match, which also had Kurt Angle, The Rock, Triple H, Rikishi, and The Undertaker. Austin had the title in his grasp when he hit The Rock with a Stone Cold Stunner, but Angle snuck up and covered The Rock to retain the title. Austin's hopes raised yet again when he eliminated Kane from the 2001 Royal Rumble, therefore becoming the first and only ever three-time Royal Rumble winner, and the #1 contender for the WWF Championship. At No Way Out 2001, Austin lost a 2 out of 3 falls match to Triple H, when they both knocked each other out, but Triple H fell on top of Austin. Later that night, The Rock defeated Kurt Angle to become the first-ever six-time WWF World Champion, therefore deciding that the main event at WrestleMania X7 would be The Rock vs. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Austin defeated The Rock on April 1, 2001, for his fifth WWF title, but turned heel when he joined forces with Vince McMahon. The Rock was suspended from the WWF for almost 4 months. Austin's reign as champion lasted for 5 months and 22 days, which was the longest championship reign in several years. Austin won the Tag Team Championship with Triple H at Backlash 2001, but they lost them again on May 21, on a taping of Raw to Chris Jericho and Chris Benoit. In that same match, Triple H tore his quadricep muscle and had to go to hospital for 8 months of surgery. At King of the Ring 2001 on June 24, Austin retained the title successfully from both Jericho and Benoit in a triple threat match. Austin shocked the world by turning heel again on July 22, 2001 when he joined the WCW/ECW alliance, helping them win the inaugural brawl against the WWF, and also invented the catchphrase of 2001, which was "What?" However, Vince McMahon reinstated The Rock on July 30. In August, Kurt Angle started feuding with Austin and was determined to take the championship back from him at SummerSlam. Austin disqualified himself to remain the champion, however, Angle won the title back from him at Unforgiven on September 23, 2001. Austin then regained the title from Angle on Raw in October, when William Regal came to his aid. In November, Austin narrowly escaped losing the title to The Rock at Rebellion, with a little help from Kurt Angle. Later that month, The Rock put the WCW/ECW alliance out of business in the winner-take-all match, which was also Austin's first loss to The Rock. However, Austin returned to the Federation, still as the heavyweight champion the night after, but lost it to Chris Jericho on December 9, 2001, when Jericho became the first-ever undisputed champion when Austin was defeated in the Grand Finals. Austin then challenged Jericho for the undisputed title at No Way Out 2002 in February, and would have won the match, but the NWO interfered and attacked Austin, helping Jericho retain the title. Austin then feuded with the NWO Scott Hall and faced him in a match at WrestleMania X8, which Austin won, even putting away the difficulty that was made by the constant interfering of Kevin Nash. At Backlash 2002, Austin faced The Undertaker in a #1 contender match for the Undisputed Championship, but Austin was screwed out of the decision when The Undertaker booted a steel chair into his face and covered him for the pinfall. Austin had his foot on the rope, but special referee Ric Flair didn't notice. Austin began feuding with Flair and faced him in a 2-on-1 handicap match at Judgment Day 2002. Flair's partner was Big Show Paul White. That would be Austin's last PPV match, as early in June, he did not show up for a taping of Raw. Austin has not been seen since. He is 6 feet 2 inches, and when he first entered the Federation he weighed 241 pounds, but boosted up to 252 later on in his career. He says that his weight depends on how much beer I drink. Family. Spouses. Kristen Fears, 2009 present. Deborah McMichael, September 13, 2000 to February 5, 2003, divorced. Jeannie Clark, December 18, 1992 to May 10, 1999, divorced, 2 children. Catherine Burgess, November 24, 1990 to August 7, 1992, annulled. Parents. James Anderson. Beverly Anderson, Harrison. Trademarks. Uses a smoking skull logo with his nickname, Stone Cold, imprinted on things he owns, vest, t-shirts, his truck, etc. ECW finisher, the stun gun, dropping his opponent throat first onto the top rope. Trademark move, Luthes Press. Trademark move, as stunning Steve Austin, Hollywood and Vine, shin grapevine with Achilles tendon hold. Finishing move, as stunning Steve Austin, stun gun, flapjack with opponent dropped throat first onto the top rope. Trivia. Adam Sandler ranks him as one of his all-time favorite co-stars. Stone Cold got his nickname from his ex-wife. She was British and she served Steve Austin some hot tea, and at the time he was thinking of a new nickname because stunning wasn't cool enough anymore. So when his then-wife noticed he wasn't drinking his tea, she said, "You'd better drink your tea before it gets stone cold." And that is the story of Stone Cold Steve Austin's nickname. Real-life best friends are The Rock, Mick Foley, and Bill Goldberg. Has had problems with his right knee since 1995 when he injured it. Says his best match is the submission match he had with Bret Hart at WrestleMania 13 in 1997. Quotes. Austin 3:16 says, "I just whipped your ass. And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so. You treat me like a dog and you expect me to smile? You remind me of a jackass. I'll drop you on that stack of dimes you call a neck, and that's all I gotta say about that. What? I'm goin' stomp a mudhole in ya and walk it dry." On his fight scene with Sylvester Stallone in The Expendables, 2010, it was a very physical fight scene. One of the things I learned from Sly from working with him was just intensity. We fought for 2 days, it was always about intensity and bringing the level up, and he wanted to make it look real. Now when the writer, the lead actor, and the director tells you to kick the shit out of him, you kick the shit out of him. Sly is a filmmaker veteran and an icon. If he told me to do the same thing tomorrow, I would. About breaking his neck when Owen Hart botched a piledriver, as soon as my head hit that mat, I was thinking Christopher Reeve. 'Cause I knew I was never gonna walk again, ever.